the Dragon Rider and the Werewolf King. It all started on a stormy Friday night. Lightning cracked across the sky, thunder shook the windows, and 13-year-old Densley Blake was lying in bed, wide awake. While the rest of the house slept, he was up playing a dragon battle game on his tablet with his best friend Dabens, wishing real life was just a little more exciting. Then it happened. A massive flash lit up the sky, followed by a sound like something crashing from space. His tablet screen went black. From his window, Densley saw something glowing in his backyard. The trampoline was gone, blown apart, and in its place was a smoking crater with green cracks glowing across the ground. And right in the middle of it was an egg. A huge, pulsing, green and gold egg the size of a beach ball. He ran outside barefoot, barely feeling the cold, wet grass under his feet. The egg was hot and humming with energy. Then it cracked. A burst of light exploded from the shell, and out tumbled a baby dragon. It had glowing red scales, golden eyes, and tiny wings still wet and crumpled. It sneezed, and the nearby fence caught on fire. Densley stumbled back, wide-eyed. "Did you just..." The dragon looked at him and spoke in a deep, echoing voice that seemed to come from inside his head. "You are the one. The rider. My rider." Densley's mouth dropped open. "Wait, you talk?" The dragon tilted its head. "I am Katousky. I've crossed the skies of worlds to find you." As insane as it sounded, Katousky wasn't joking. That night, the dragon explained that a dark power was growing, one tied to an ancient curse. A creature called the Werewolf King, once human, now a monster, was turning kids into wolves under the light of a cursed red moon. Only a dragon rider could stop him, and Densley? He was chosen by prophecy. Densley thought it was crazy. "I'm just a regular kid," he said. "I've never even won a real-life fight." Katousky stared into his eyes. Courage isn't about winning. It's about standing up when it matters. The next day, things got weirder. The moon appeared in the sky at noon, huge and blood red. People called it a weird weather event, but Katousky growled, "It has begun." Densley started training with Katousky in secret. At night, they flew through the clouds above town, racing stars. He learned to command Katousky's fire, to control energy with his hands, and to use a glowing crystal called the moon shard. He even learned to speak with animals, sort of. He shared everything with Dabens, who helped him train and cover his tracks at school. But Dabens wasn't just a sidekick. He had a special gift of his own. He could see magical auras and track cursed creatures. Katousky said Dabens had the sight, a rare power not seen in generations. Together, they trained in the woods, practiced battle moves on old junkyard mannequins, and formed secret signals in case of emergencies. Dabens even built gadgets using old tech parts, including a communication amulet and moon phase tracker. They were later joined by Loujinie and Naylie, two brave sisters from the town who had been following strange patterns in the stars and forest sounds. Loujinie, the elder, had a mysterious connection to the moon shard. She could amplify its power and sense when dark energy was near. Naylie, though younger, had an unshakable spirit and a brilliant mind for strategy. Together, the four kids became an unstoppable team. The night of the final battle came quickly. The moon glowed red like fire. Shadows moved in the forest. Wolves gathered near Densley's school. And then he heard it, a howl that shook the stars. King Duskfang had arrived. Massive, with scarred black fur and glowing blue eyes, The Werewolf King prowled into the schoolyard like a living nightmare. Dozens of turned kids, classmates Densley recognized, followed him on four legs, eyes glowing with the same cursed light. Katousky landed beside Densley, smoke curling from his nostrils. It's time. Dabens arrived seconds later, riding a hoverboard charged with magical crystals. "I've scouted the whole school," he said. "There are more trapped kids inside. I'll lead them out." Loujinie stood at the edge of the forest, raising a lunar staff glowing with silver blue light. "I'll hold the shadows back. Go!" Naylie tossed Densley a crystal charm. "For protection, don't drop it." Densley swallowed hard, then raised his sword. "Let's fly." They soared through the stormy skies, diving down into battle. Densley leapt from Katousky's back, landing on the roof of the school as werewolves howled below. He ran inside to save trapped kids, battling off snarling wolves while fire lit up the halls. Meanwhile, Dabens used his aura vision to dodge patrols and free students, guiding them through hidden doors and sealing exits with glowing rune traps. His courage kept the escape route open. Outside, Loujinie chanted lunar incantations, pushing back shadows that tried to swallow the school. Naylie led groups of students to safety while analyzing the Werewolf King's movements, coordinating the team through earpieces. Katousky defended the building, blasting firewalls and shielding the exits. And then Duskfang crashed through the front doors, sending lockers flying. "You are brave, boy," he growled, "but not enough." "I don't have to be enough," Densley said, raising the moon shard. "Just strong enough to end this." Dabens appeared beside him and added, "And he's not alone." Loujinie joined them with her glowing staff, and Naylie stood firm at the front lines. They focused their power together, Densley with the moon shard, Dabens with the prism staff charged by moonlight, Loujinie with lunar energy, and Naylie directing every move. "Lumira!" they shouted. A bolt of pure white light shot upward, slamming into the red moon. It shattered like glass, and as it broke, the curse lifted. The werewolf kids collapsed and transformed back into humans, confused and unharmed. All except Duskfang. The king roared in fury and charged at the team, claws bared. But they stood tall, calling to Katousky in their minds. In seconds, Katousky dove from the sky and they struck together. Dragon, rider, seer, mooncaster, and strategist in perfect sync, firing a blast of flame, light, and energy that lit up the whole town like sunrise. Duskfang let out one last howl, and then he was gone. Nothing left but ash on the wind. When the sun rose, no one remembered the battle. Adults thought it was just a windy night, but Densley, Dabens, Loujinie, and Naylie knew better, and so did Katousky.